Okay. I first met Laura Ross during my dermatology elective last winter. I'm actually a dual degree MD and PhD student, so I've already done a few fourth-year electives. She was a second-year resident rotating at the Children's Hospital Dermatology Clinic once each week that month. She immediately struck me as a compassionate person who obliged to examining the ears of a child who had presented that day for other reasons. We made small talk in between patient appointments, and I quickly found Lauren to be one of the most entertaining people I have ever met. The kind of person who has enough sarcasm, energy, and quirkiness to make anybody feel welcome and at ease. My next encounter came at the ceremony where Lauren was inducted into the Gold Humanism Society. This was no surprise to me, even after my brief encounters with her. More recently, I worked side by side with Lauren last month during my sub-internship in family medicine. I would like to emphasize this wording side by side because she is unique in her ability to make medical students feel welcome, useful, and even appreciated, as you've already heard, a rare quality among medical residents. Medical students from the past 2 years have recognized Lauren for this award, and I am excited that you all, rising third-year medical students, will also have the opportunity to work with her. I would like to conclude with a haiku, because it will be weird and unexpected in true Lauren Ross style. Lauren has 2 cats. I hope she is laughing now. Refrigerator. Lauren, please come to the stage. First of all, it's terrifying up here. It's really hard to follow Dr. Malahaf's very inspiring speech. I wrote a speech and then promptly left it in my chair because that's just really not my style. I have a couple of random thoughts to share with you. Number one, congratulations. It has to feel amazing to be done with step 1. Peace out, biochemistry. If any of you are like me, I'm very thrilled to never have to see that again. Number 2, I think one of the most important things about being in medicine, especially now that you're moving on to the clinical years, don't forget what a privilege this is. Every one of you sitting here has been handpicked because of some quality that you have that people thought that you would be a great physician. It's not all going to be peaches and apple pie. There will be days when you wonder what the heck you signed up for. But what we do is an amazing privilege, and there are a lot of people out there who wanted your seat in medical school, but you got it. So you're here for a reason. Take advantage of that and never forget it. It's very important to learn to laugh at yourself. Like Dr. Malahaf suggested, it's very important to spend time with elderly people who have no visitors. So taking this into account, I did this during my 3rd year as a medical student. I went to sit with this elderly lady who seemed pretty lonely. She was kind of spry, so we made a good pair. During the course of our conversation, I thought that she had said that her husband was a pastor. Cool, I said. Turns out she said he had passed on. Not very cool. You're going to have moments like this year, next year, during your residency. You're going to have awkward moments when you feel like you have no idea what you're doing, and you feel like that may be glaringly obvious to everyone around you. It's not. Learn to laugh at yourself. Take your work seriously, but not yourself. I'm reading a book right now, and there's a quote in there that says, it's more important to know what type of person has a disease rather than knowing what kind of disease a person has. And I believe this is very important, and this is what makes medicine fun. Anyone can go on Google and figure out how to treat pneumonia. I do it frequently. But it's really important. That's where the art of medicine comes in. When you have a patient with diabetes, fine, put them on some metformin and check their A1C, and all is good. But if you also know that they are a single mother with 3 children and they can't make it to their doctor's appointments, and by the way, they have no insurance to pay for their medicine, that's where medicine's really fun, and that's where you can make a difference. So always remember those things.
not very formal or organized, so I don't have a beautiful speech like the rest of the people did, but you guys are going to have a blast. Who's starting on family medicine? Hands, please. Yay! We'll see you at